Yeah, viewers, today I'm going to give these tyres a test drive. It turns out this glue dried a lot quicker than I thought. So I'll take her out in the terrain and give her a test drive and see how she goes. It worked out real well. It dried and hardened a lot quicker than I thought it would. So I'll give her a test run outside in the dirt and we'll see how it goes. See what she does. I can about to stop it now. Good at that. Got some decent traction. Okay, so a quick test run revealed the tyres work better when they're the proper way around. I'll show you in a minute when I take one off and I'll compare it to a tractor tyre. I'll show you what I mean. Take them off, you gotta clip this off. There's a little bolt you undo. The whole wheel just comes off. And then just swap around so I can get the tyres right around. Just like that. So I'll do that and I'll compare this to a tractor tyre and show you how it's supposed to go. Okay, as you can see, how the tractor tyre goes to get traction. Tyres are face the same way. I think it's this way. So it pushes when it turns and it's got to push the dirt outwards. Same goes to this. That's how this has to work to get traction. So that's how you can determine how your tyres are going to go. That's why you see tractor tyres have to be mounted this one way. Same goes to this. So I might as well give this a bit of a service too. That bearing's fine. Put some grease in that while I'm here, because these are dead dry. So we'll go do that. Okay viewers, I've got this all greased up. These have never ever been done, so this neither wasn't so bad. The drive gear's alright. That one there ratchets like it should. I can't turn it hard enough, but it works good. It's that other one though. This plastic shrouding's broken off down here, and all the grass has just got in and wore that cog right out. Dried it out, and the bearing on this other wheel I'll show you in a minute. Let's put this back together. Okay, there's that little washer first, which is on top of that one, which goes the same in this one. That one, then this one. You can see you got the little one at the bottom, and the two ones like that on top of it. So yeah, that washer first, this one, then that one. In that order. So this goes to this wheel, that goes to the other wheel, and I'll show you what the other one of these looks like. Okay, and there's the gears all being worn out, the grass has got caught in it. I can see why it was so hard to turn one way. I couldn't pull it back because the ratchet was jammed up. I wouldn't let the wheel turn when it's got a one-way gear in it, so it ratchets when you pull the mower backwards. This is a shaft. It's supposed to be full of grease, but it's dried out and worn it a bit. So, better put some grease in that. We'll put it back together and she should run like good, or like new. So I've got some just ordinary, I don't know what sort of grease this is, but it's not HTB anyway. It's just normal agri farm grease for tractors and all that sort of stuff. So what I do is I just fill this up with some grease, put that in there and just move it around and spread it around, and it should spin really easily. So I'll do that. Gonna get a little bit messy hands. Love getting your hands dirty. These bearings here on both the wheels are fine, by the way. They've been effective, which is a good thing. So now it spins really easily. Never spun that easy before. So I'll put them back on and I'll see how she goes. Get some oil and lubricate these little drive gears. So the lower can here, we'll lube them up, we'll see how she goes. Okay, just look at this. I might just have to just put grease in here and be done with it, because there might be a hole somewhere in here that grease might come out through here. So this might only, I don't know if it only lubricates here or comes out through here. We'll find out either way. I'll get the grease pump, we'll pump some grease through and see what it does. Okay, this mechanism is separately lubricated. This just lubricates in this little in here, so this arm can move freely. So you move it up, so you can reach the grease tip or the grease pump, like that. That's the setting it was on. So now I've got to, if I could take that off, so I better not take it off. It's probably some complicated gear in there, I've never taken these off before. Put them all in. Oops, over there. And it's settled in. That's better. There we go, it's ratcheting now. That's it, doesn't even push the mower backwards. Yeah, one-way gear inside that. That looks working heaps better now. Also got to find a place one of these cowlings for the other wheel. That goes there. That bell bolt showed on. Gotta love the dirty work. Okay, I'll need to after this. I get the camera dirty, so I'll turn it off. That's what it's supposed to be. There we go. It spins a lot better now. It latches on gear, so I turn it backwards, so I'll engage the gear. Then it ratchets. So now the tyres are on the wrong way now. Right way I mean, sorry. Getting all mixed up. Oh, that goes there. Cap back on. The cogs in the back of these, everything's all replaceable in this, so it's good. Okay, that's how it's supposed to go, that way. Same way a tractor tyre goes. Okay, I'll do the other side. Didn't do it before picture, but this never did this. It's just need a good grip to turn it by hand. Same with this. So now I've got this one hand now, so that's good. Everything's nice and lubricated. So now I'll do the other side. This one, but it can use a good clean. I'm just using some kerosene. You can use petrol, but I'm just using what's closest. Get the residue off this and off this grease nipple. Toothbrush works alright for this purpose. Bit more kerosene. Get the dirt residue off it before I put it back together. Okay, just like so, follow the toothbrush. Oops, there goes the cover. Alright, that's clean. Time to reassemble. That cog there is not really too bad. So, it's time to lubricate this. Push that down. Oh, it's very hard. I think it's never been done. It's never ever been maintained. It's never had the time to do it. Yeah, that's pretty stuck too. Get a grease pump on there, till it pump till it comes out of here. Then you just work this up and down, work it all through till it gets really easy. So it's all flushed out, the old stuff. Same with this when I do it with the oil. So yeah, as per the other side, just do this as you're oiling it, to work it through. Put a bit more in if need be, just keep doing that. Make sure everything's free. That's working great now. Same with this. To be quite honest, I don't think any old grease came out of that. That must have been pretty dry. This was about the same as the other side. This has got a little bit more around it though, because that got hit by debris from the blades and smashed it. And it's just clogged this up with grass and debris and chewed that out in no time. It's a good thing these are all replaceable too, so it's just a service. One day it gets a little bit older, hopefully the parts will be cheaper. I'll get a new one of these. Well, not just buy one of these cogs, but the whole wheel, because by the time this is all worn out, this whole wheel will be stuffed. So I did both the back wheels, and yeah, I've worked all the grease into that bearing for probably, I don't know, probably the first time it's been done. Say it's the first time we've serviced it, so I'm much happier now. That goes back on like so, like that. Yeah, protects the wheel. It's supposed to have it, goes all around and seals in here. there's a little lip in there where that has to seal around here to keep the debris out, so it's another 2-hour job. I want to get the camera dirty. I'll put it on and I'll show you how easy it is to turn, and then we'll give another demonstration. There's the gloves. That's it. Much better. Hear that clicking? That's good. That means it's working. All is working. Everything's working great. See, it ratchets just like the other one. That's how it should. Now, before I get these going, better check these front bearings because I don't think these are very well lubricated either. So I chuck that block under the front and we'll take the front ones off. And also I forgot to mention the bolts under here are 13mm and they're clockwise tightened, right hand fed. So we'll do that.